Hi, Radiant Leo. Have you ever felt like success, love, or wealth is just within reach, but something invisible keeps holding you back? What if I told you that the universe is aligning in your favor right now, and February 2025 is your golden moment to break free? This isn't just another astrology reading. This is about a rare cosmic shift, one that could bring unexpected financial breakthroughs, career leaps, or even life-changing luck. Some of you might find yourself winning big, landing unexpected money, or unlocking doors to wealth you never imagined possible. And if you've been feeling stuck, drained, or like luck just hasn't been on your side, trust me, this energy is about to flip. Welcome to Eternal Mindfulness. This is the place where we decode the universe's whispers, uncover hidden opportunities, and align your energy with the cosmic flow. Today we're diving deep into Leo's February 2025 forecast, a month that could completely rewrite your fate. And this is not just about astrology, this is about understanding your karmic path. In Buddhism we say, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. What if I told you that the luck and success you've been waiting for have always been there, but your energy just wasn't aligned to receive them? The universe doesn't give without reason. It responds to your vibration, your mindset, and your actions. This month, Leo, you are stepping into a fated turning point. Whether it's money, love, or a career transformation, your time is now. The cosmos is sending you signs, synchronicities, and nudges towards something greater. But will you recognize them? And more importantly, will you take action? What's coming next in this video? The 3 hidden energy blocks that could be stopping your financial flow. A powerful astrological event that might trigger an unexpected windfall. Yes, even winning money is possible. How the Wheel of Fortune tarot card is showing up in your reading, signaling an upcoming breakthrough. And the spiritual practice that can help you tap into this shift. Because luck isn't random, it's energy in motion. Leo, this is your time to rise. If you feel this energy, if you're ready for change, comment below and claim your blessings. Drop an emoji in the comments to affirm your connection to this cosmic shift. The universe is speaking, will you listen? Stay with me because what you're about to discover next might just be the missing key to your biggest breakthrough yet. Let's dive in. Everything in this universe is in motion. Money, luck, and even the unseen forces that shape our lives. Just as the planets move through cycles, creating tides of opportunity and challenge, so too does wealth follow its own rhythm. It isn't just about numbers in a bank account. It's a current, a flow, something that moves toward those who are open to receiving it and away from those who unconsciously block it. Many people think financial success is purely a matter of effort, but effort alone does not always yield abundance. You may have noticed times when you worked tirelessly, yet prosperity seemed to slip through your fingers. Other times, unexpected money arrived when you least expected it. This isn't coincidence. Just as a river needs a clear path to flow, wealth requires a channel to reach you. What happens when that channel is blocked? It slows down, diverts, or even dries up. And more often than not, it is the smallest, most overlooked habits that determine whether your financial energy remains open or obstructed. Your environment is an extension of your energy. The space you live in mirrors the patterns within you, and subtle disruptions in that space can ripple into your reality in ways you might not even realize. Something as simple as wearing shoes inside your home might seem insignificant, yet it symbolizes bringing the dust and burdens of the outside world into your personal sanctuary. Energetically, it represents a lack of separation between external chaos and inner harmony, leading to disruptions in the flow of prosperity. Similarly, keeping the toilet lid open might seem trivial, but symbols hold power. The act of flushing carries an undeniable association with things being carried away. If energy follows focus, then an open drain constantly invites financial energy to escape unnoticed. In ancient wisdom, water represents wealth, and when it is not contained or directed purposefully, it disperses. Small actions repeated daily accumulate into larger patterns, just like how a small leak left unchecked can eventually drain an entire reservoir. Another key factor is the presence or absence of objects that hold and amplify wealth energy. Every culture in its own way has recognized the power of symbols in shaping reality. Certain materials, stones, and symbols have long been associated with protection and prosperity, not because of superstition, but because of the resonance they carry. Think about how people instinctively place special objects in significant spaces, whether it's a lucky coin in a wallet, a protective charm at the entrance, or a meaningful piece of jewelry worn close to the heart. These aren't just decorations, they are focal points of intention. For those who feel their financial flow has been stagnant, the key is not to chase wealth, but to remove the obstacles preventing it from reaching you. Just as a stagnant pond breeds stagnation, a home or mind cluttered with unconscious blocks will reflect the same in the material world. The shift begins in the smallest acts: walking barefoot to ground yourself in your own space, closing what needs to be closed to preserve what should not be lost, and inviting symbols of abundance that act as reminders of the prosperity you are ready to receive. Wealth is not just about accumulation, it is about alignment. It is not a distant prize to be grasped, but a current to be tuned into. Those who understand this don't just work for money, they cultivate the right conditions for money to find them. And when you align yourself with the natural rhythm of abundance, you stop chasing and instead you start attracting. Love, like the movement of the stars, follows its own cycles, sometimes burning brightly in moments of passion, sometimes drifting into quiet contemplation, and at times forcing us to confront what no longer serves us. As the sun moves into your 7th house, the area of deep connections, partnerships, and commitment, the focus shifts from personal growth to shared destiny. This is a turning point, a cosmic nudge pushing you toward clarity. Who belongs in your life, who aligns with your energy, and who no longer fits the path you are walking. For those seeking love, this is a time of heightened magnetism. The energy around you is shifting, creating openings for new encounters that may feel more significant than before. Pay attention to those you meet, because these are not random interactions. Every relationship, no matter how brief, serves a purpose. Some teach, some challenge, and a rare few transform. If you feel drawn to someone new, trust that feeling. There are moments in life when we recognize something beyond words, an inexplicable familiarity, a sense that we have known someone before we've even spoken. This could be the moment a soulmate steps into your path. If you are already in a relationship, this transit brings everything to the surface: the beautiful, the challenging, and the undeniable truths. You may notice a greater sense of connection, a desire to deepen your bond, or conversely, a realization that certain dynamics no longer feel right. This is the universe offering you a choice: to move forward with intention or to acknowledge when something no longer aligns with your heart. Relationships are living energies. They require presence, awareness, and the courage to evolve. If tensions arise, they are not necessarily a sign of failure, but an invitation to reassess what truly matters. For those waiting on commitment, the Hierophant's presence suggests a moment of definition. This could be an engagement, a deepening of emotional security, or even an internal shift where you realize what kind of partnership you truly need. The The Hierophant is not about fleeting romance. It is about foundation, about the structure that holds love steady through time. If you have been unsure about where your relationship is headed, this is the time when clarity will come, whether through a conversation, a shared realization, or the unshakable feeling that the path forward is now undeniable. However, you are holding on to a relationship out of fear of change, fear of being alone, fear of the unknown. This energy will not allow you to remain in illusion. Sometimes, the greatest act of love is letting go, releasing what no longer serves you so that both you and the other person can move toward what is truly meant. The Wheel of Fortune does not turn at random. It shifts when we are ready for change, even if we do not yet see the full picture. Trust that what is leaving your life is making space for something better. Between February 15th and 16th, patience will be tested. The Sun and Saturn in tension create a feeling of restriction, of things moving too slowly, of uncertainty clouding your decisions. If doubt arises, sit with it. Not all questions need immediate answers, and sometimes time itself is the only thing that can reveal the truth. In love, this may manifest as hesitation. Do they truly see me, truly understand me? In career, this could be a delay in a decision, an obstacle that forces you to reassess before moving forward. Do not rush. What is meant for you will not be lost. By February 17th and 18th, the energy shifts. The Wheel of Fortune signals an opening, a breakthrough, a turning point that you may not have expected but have been preparing for all along. Conversations that seemed impossible a few days ago suddenly unfold with ease. A relationship that felt uncertain now reveals its direction. A financial or career opportunity arrives in a way you hadn't anticipated. These are the moments when the universe moves, aligning you with what you are truly ready for. Your only task is to remain open. Watch for the signs, the synchronicities, the moments that make you pause. The universe speaks in whispers, in gut feelings, in the undeniable sense that something is shifting. Love and opportunity are not distant, unreachable things. They are already in motion, drawing closer, waiting for the moment when you are ready to step forward. Progress is never random. It follows patterns, just like the movement of planets, shaping moments of expansion and contraction, of effort and reward. Right now, Jupiter, the planet of growth, opportunity, and abundance, is activating your 10th house, the area of career, recognition, and long-term achievements. This is not just another month. This is the kind of shift that defines trajectories, the kind that transforms small efforts into visible success. If you have been waiting for a breakthrough, if you have been working in silence, refining your craft, staying patient through slow-moving opportunities, know this. The doors you have been knocking on are about to open. But opportunity is only as powerful as the readiness to receive it. Jupiter brings expansion, but it does not guarantee ease. A promotion might come with new responsibilities. A career shift might require stepping into unfamiliar territory. A financial boost might demand a sharper understanding of how to manage and sustain wealth. Every upward movement comes with a challenge, and those who rise are not just those who work hard but those who remain steady when the pressure increases. There will be moments when expectations weigh heavily on you, when sudden success feels overwhelming rather than liberating, but this is part of the process. Growth is uncomfortable because it stretches what you have previously known. The 10th house does not just represent career in a superficial sense. It speaks to legacy, to the mark you leave behind, to the way your actions build something lasting. This is why the energy now requires clarity. Not every opportunity is the right one. Not every connection is worth pursuing. There may be people who suddenly show interest in working with you, doors that seem to swing open without effort, but discernment is key. Expansion is not about saying yes to everything. It is about knowing which paths align with your deeper vision. A small but aligned decision now will serve you more than a grand but misaligned one. At the same time, the pressure of progress can sometimes create friction. When success is on the horizon, not everyone will celebrate it. Differences in vision may surface among colleagues. Minor conflicts may test your patience, and moments of stress may make you question whether the effort is worth it. But stability does not come from avoiding difficulty. It comes from knowing that external circumstances do not define internal focus. Those who maintain a calm mind amid pressure are the ones who move forward without losing themselves. The ability to navigate tension with grace, to listen without reacting impulsively, to step back when needed and assert when necessary, this is what turns potential into lasting success. Beyond career, Jupiter's influence often brings financial shifts. Whether it's an increase in income, an investment opportunity, or an unexpected financial gain, this is a time when wealth flow can accelerate. However, the key to sustaining financial growth is understanding its purpose. Money that is managed with intention expands. Money that is pursued without direction disappears. If you receive more now, ask yourself, how can this be used to create something stable? What skills need to be developed to maintain and grow this prosperity? True wealth is not about accumulation. It is about circulation, about using resources wisely so that they continue to support your goals rather than control them. This is a time to trust the work you have done, to remain steady as things shift, and to recognize that progress is not about luck but about alignment. When you are clear about your goals, when you refine your vision rather than chase distractions, when you trust the process even through its challenges, success ceases to be a distant concept. It becomes a natural result of the foundation you have built. And this is exactly what this moment is offering you: the chance to step into a new level of mastery, not just in your career but in the way you navigate success itself. Change is not always about gaining something new. Sometimes, the most profound transformations happen when we let go. There is a moment in every journey when holding on becomes heavier than releasing, when the things we once valued no longer serve the person we are becoming. The Eight of Cups is a reflection of this truth. It is not about loss, but about wisdom, about recognizing when something has run its course and choosing to move forward despite the uncertainty that lies ahead. This is the energy of transition, of knowing that not everything is meant to last forever, and that walking away is sometimes the most powerful step we can take. Whether it is a relationship, a job, a dream we once held on to, or even an identity we have built over time, there comes a point when clinging to the past prevents us from stepping into a future that is more aligned with who we are now. The challenge is not in knowing what needs to change. Deep down, we always know. The real test is in having the courage to act on that knowing. Often, people fear letting go because they mistake attachment for stability. There is comfort in the familiar even when it no longer fulfills us. But growth is not found in staying within the limits of what we already know. It is found in trusting that there is something greater beyond the current horizon. Imagine a river that refuses to flow forward, fearing what lies ahead. It stagnates, losing its vitality, turning into still water that no longer nourishes life. The same happens when we resist change. We lose momentum, we become trapped in cycles that no longer bring us joy, and we mistake endurance for progress. One of the most valuable questions to ask during this time is, what am I holding on to out of habit rather than purpose? A relationship that no longer supports your growth, a job that has become a burden rather than a source of fulfillment, a personal belief that limits rather than empowers. These are the hidden weights that slow us down. And when we carry too much, we cannot reach forward with open hands. Letting go is not about abandoning responsibility or giving up too soon. It is about discernment, about knowing the difference between perseverance and stagnation. Some paths require commitment, but others require the wisdom to step away. When we make space in our lives, we invite something new to enter, whether it is clarity, freedom, or opportunities that could not reach us before. The unknown is not something to fear. It is where possibilities exist. This is why true change is rarely instant. It begins as a quiet realization, a subtle discomfort, an inner voice reminding you that you are meant for something more. But that realization alone is not enough. Action is what shifts reality. The Eight of Cups is a call to act, to take that first step away from what no longer serves you, even if the destination is unclear. Because what you leave behind is not as important as what you are walking toward. This period is not about regret or looking back with doubt. It is about acknowledging that every experience, even the ones that no longer align, has played a role in shaping your journey. Nothing is wasted. Every chapter has led you here to this exact moment of choice. And now the question is simple. Are you ready to trust that what lies ahead is greater than what you are leaving behind? Life moves in cycles. Just as the planets follow their orbits, shifting energy from one phase to another, our own lives are constantly evolving, often in ways we cannot predict. The Wheel of Fortune is a reminder that no state is permanent. What rises will fall, what seems lost will return, and every moment of change is an invitation to step into something greater. This is not about luck in the way many people think of it. It is about alignment, about recognizing the turning points when they appear and having the wisdom to move with them rather than resist. Right now you are standing at the edge of a shift. This is a time when events unfold rapidly, sometimes unexpectedly, bringing new opportunities, sudden breakthroughs, or a change in direction that you may not have planned for but are in some way prepared to embrace. It may come in the form of a financial opportunity, an encounter with someone who alters your course, or a moment of clarity that reshapes the way you see your path. These turning points do not always announce themselves loudly. Sometimes they arrive as small choices that lead to profound outcomes. One of the greatest challenges during periods of transition is uncertainty. There is a natural instinct to hold on to what is familiar, to seek stability even in situations that no longer serve us. But growth does not happen in comfort. It happens in movement, in the willingness to step forward even when the destination is unclear. Change is not the enemy, resistance to change is. When we cling too tightly to the past or try to control every outcome, we limit the possibilities that life is trying to offer us. There is a concept that speaks to this. When you stop grasping, the very thing you seek flows toward you. Think of how water moves. It follows the path of least resistance, adapting to whatever is in its way, yet always finding its way forward. The same is true for the opportunities now entering your life. If you are too focused on how things should happen, you may miss how they are happening. The key to navigating this cycle is trust. Not blind faith, but trust in your ability to respond, to adjust, to recognize the moment when it arrives. Preparation is important, but it is not the same as control. The best way to receive good fortune is not by forcing it, but by creating the conditions for it to thrive. This is why rituals and practices can be powerful, not because they create luck, but because they attune your mind and energy to notice and embrace the opportunities that are already present. Whether it is writing down your intentions, clearing space in your environment, or simply making peace with uncertainty, These small actions send a message, not to the universe but to yourself, that you are ready. What is unfolding now is not random. It is the result of past actions, of past choices, of the unseen forces that have been aligning in the background. The wheel of fortune does not turn aimlessly. It turns because something within you is shifting, because you have reached a point where the next phase of your journey is ready to begin. The only question is whether you will step into it willingly or hesitate at the threshold, waiting for certainty where certainty cannot exist. The moment is now. The opportunities that arise in this cycle are not just about luck. They are about timing, about preparation meeting possibility, about stepping forward even when the full path is not yet visible. Trust the movement, embrace the shift, and know that what is coming is not something to fear but something you have been waiting for, even if you did not know it until now. Change does not happen all at once. It begins in the smallest moments, choosing to see things differently, making a single decision, taking one small step towards something new. Everything we have explored today is not just a prediction. It is an invitation. The universe is always in motion, but so are you. The energy that surrounds you is not separate from you. It responds to you, it shifts with your choices, and it opens doors when you are willing to walk through them. So the real question is, what will you do with what you now know? Think about where you are right now, about the areas in your life that feel stagnant, the dreams you have held on to but not yet pursued, the opportunities that have knocked on your door but perhaps felt too uncertain to embrace. What would happen if, for once, you chose to trust the process instead of questioning it? What if you allowed yourself to believe that this is your time, that things are not just happening around you but for you? Transformation does not require perfection. It only requires willingness. Whether it is in love, career, or personal growth, the changes you seek are not beyond your reach. They are already unfolding, waiting for you to recognize them. Maybe you need to release an old belief that no longer serves you, take a leap in your career, or open your heart to something new. Whatever it is, trust that you are exactly where you need to be and that every shift, no matter how small, is leading you somewhere greater. If something in this reading resonated with you, if you felt even the slightest spark of recognition, that is not a coincidence. Pay attention to what stood out, to what made you pause, to what made you feel something. Those moments are signs, guiding you toward what you need to focus on. And I want to know, what part of this message spoke to you the most? What are you ready to embrace? What are you finally willing to let go of? Share your thoughts in the comments, because sometimes saying it out loud is the first step to making it real. If you found this reading valuable, if you felt connected to this energy, let's keep this journey going. Like this video so that the energy you are claiming stays strong. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss an update, and most importantly, take what you have learned today and apply it. Knowledge alone does not create change. Action does. May this be a month of clarity, of breakthroughs, of unexpected blessings. May you find the courage to move forward, the wisdom to recognize opportunities, and the trust to know that what is meant for you will always find you. Until next time, stay open, stay aligned, and let life surprise you in the best ways possible.